Hi, welcome to Rooted Hearts Homestead. My name's Kim, and this is our life. Spring has sprung on the homestead, and we are just now starting to get going. We live in Michigan, in zone 6B for gardening, and so things are still pretty cold around here. But what we have started is working with our chickens, and we're getting many eggs, and also our baby chicks, and starting our meat birds. Right now on our homestead, we're relatively young. We've only been doing this for 2 years, and this is our 3rd year starting out. Today's big project is building a pen for Pixie. So I've gotten all the pieces I need cut for the rabbit hutch. The idea is that this hutch here is going to be 6 foot long, 3 foot deep, and then in the front it'll be 3.5 feet high, and in the back it'll be 2.5 feet high, so plenty of a slope for the snow to fall off. There's always one thing though with projects. So all the projects I do, I try and use scrap from our homestead. My husband was a builder in years past, and so he has tons of scrap around, but there's always one item that I can't find, and for this project it is definitely the screws. I'm having a really hard time finding any screws that will work, so I'm gonna head up in one of my barns and go hunting for those. We'll see if we can find them. I thought I'd found them. Nope, not here. Did find quite a few really short ones, but these don't work. Not for what I'm needing. What I did find out here in this barn was some latches for the doors. This would be perfect. I've got 2 of them that are like gate latches, I guess, and then 2 that I found that are super heavy duty regular locky latches. I don't know what I'll end up using, but as you can see, there's just quite the plethora of stuff to go through, so I'm going to keep looking for screws. Good morning, guys. It's now completely after the weekend, and as with everything on a homestead, nothing went as planned. Which is fine. We got a few things done, and actually some unexpected things done, as you saw in the video. I shot some video of building Pixie's hutch, and it would not go anywhere. I'm not actually sure what happened, but here it is. It actually is really cool. I got the main part of it done here, and just the base, so the sides, the base, getting all that done. And then I got some help with the roof and the front, some technical things that I'm not as good at, but I have a husband who is. So Pixie rather seems to like it. She comes up, says hi. Let's see if I can get her to say hi now. Say hi. She's so cute. And we got all the hutch stuff done, but I got none of my gardening done because my husband showed up with a skid steer to move our coop and my husband and I were able to go on a date, which is something we have not done probably in 3 months. So whenever we get those opportunities, we kind of jump at it. We actually ended up going to a farm barn sale and to get some coffee. The barn sale was actually quite productive. It made us talk about a lot of things of what do we want for the future of our homestead, and what are we looking at doing not just now but in 5 years. What are our goals? How do we do this? And it's something that I'll share with you guys definitely later. But the big thing we did this weekend was move our semi-mobile. It is not a true mobile, but it's a semi-mobile chicken coop. The idea with moving the coop is that I get to put my chickens that I have, well actually they're my daughter Josie's chickens. She hatched them, she takes care of them, she does all the work. But we put this coop right here and that we built this last fall in a different spot every 6 months. We use deep bedding. We go through and we can clean out everything into the area that they've been working. And so the chickens are gonna do their job and they're gonna till up everything that I used last year for my garden. This was the space I used. I always call my garden glory because in the scriptures it says do everything for the glory of God. And that's really the heartbeat of what I'm doing here. I want to be rooted in God and rooted in His will for us. Try and have that as a theme throughout our life. And so they are going to work up glory for me. We actually need to get them a fence up this week. I hope to shoot some video of that as well. They do not do well free ranging. Mostly our rooster. He actually came up and goosed me while I was trying to feed our babies, who are doing extremely well. The chicks are here in our mobile brooders. They're able to not just access the inside but the outside starting probably this week. It'll be warm enough. And they will be, I'll see if I can get a good shot of them. They will be doing a full pasture starting in 2 or 3 weeks. But for now, they're just the happy little babies doing their thing. Hello, babies. Hello. They're all doing rather well. Continue to grow, and I'm hoping for some really big chickens. The reason for moving the coop is because our chickens have been completely tilling up all this section here, working up my, I guess basically where my lettuces are gonna go and other veggies. We should have a pretty big garden this year. The idea is that the garden will go basically from where the mobile brooders are all the way around the burn pit to the road. And that front part will be my garden. This right here is my strawberry patch. I am doing ever-bearing strawberries for the first time this year. I had an opportunity to get a bunch of organic ever-bearing strawberries that were going to be tilled under by a farmer. And so I said, I will take them. Let me know when I can get them. And I still have quite a few that I need to get in the ground. So I'll probably end up doing another 1 to 2 patches that are smaller just for the kids to grow. But this is where our garden's going to be this next year. I had my free range / mobile coop turkeys that we raised last fall on this property area, and they ate a lot of stuff down. We had planted it with a cover crop last spring, and that allowed us to have some good food for those turkeys. And we also put our meat birds chickens on it last year, so it should be really quite nutritious for our plants. It's overwintered, not had anything touched with it, so it will be a matter of getting that going. For the rest of the garden, I have started with my kale and cabbage and kohlrabi, all those spring brassicas. I've got little starts in one of my buildings, and I put them in little teeny tiny trays that have covers, to be able to start them and get them going. Because we are in zone 6B, it's cold. I mean, I don't pretend that it's not. We do get to enjoy the outdoors, but it stays pretty cold until the beginning of May. And so that's when I typically put out any direct seeding. Starts then, all of my seedlings go out then that's pretty busy time. The homestead stays pretty busy year round because we do have 4 kids. I absolutely love the opportunity we've had to homeschool them and teach them here at home. I am only able to do it because of God and through His strength, and that's how I'm able to do everything. He has blessed us, He's blessed this property, and I enjoy getting the opportunity to share it with you guys. Until next time.